Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Darrell Brooks saga. In today's episode, we're gonna see the cross-examination of Darrell Brooks to the coach of the baseball team, which I'm sure is gonna make me mad. This is one of those that you know it's gonna be hard to watch, and that his questions are gonna be dumb no matter what. We're gonna get into that. For that, I just wanna say thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching, liking. Again, we are only 10 people away from 2,000 subscribers. And my birthday is in 10 days. So 10 days, 10 subscribers. It will be a fun goal to make it there before that. So if you haven't subscribed, give it a chance. I have a ton of videos back then. I'm making a ton of more. So I'll appreciate it. Without that out of the way, let's go into the He's acting for the jury. He knows that when the jury moves, they look at him. And he's acting right now to seem troubled. Sad. We know that's not true. He's gonna forget about it in 5 minutes.
Says, sir, you may step down as well. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
And we're back.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Mr. Brooks, you may start your questioning of this witness then.
She doesn't even ask if he has cross anymore.
I'm sorry about that. I just needed a second.
No, you don't. You had 20 minutes. Those eyes are dry. Those eyes are dry. There's no indication that he cried. Like, he used that little tiny paper and it was dry. You are not fooling anyone with this acting, Brooks. Look at that. His eyes are not red, not puffy.
I apologize to the witnesses. A little emotional right now for me, so I apologize to the court as well for the delay.
I'm sorry, Brooks. I apologize that this is really emotional for you. Like, it must be really hard, especially for you.
Can you recall what time you arrived at the parade that evening?
I don't remember exactly.
And he's on it. This witness is not gonna take anything from Darrell Brooks. Look how he's leaning towards him. He's like, come at me.
Do you recall how long you intended to stay?
Through the parade till it was done.
You testified earlier to seeing some of the video footage that was played. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, that's fair to say.
Do you recall how many times before today you saw the video footage?
I believe I saw one of the videos once.
And you don't recall seeing any of the other videos?
Maybe clips we were bouncing around.
How is this
Do
relevant?
you recall by whom you were shown the videos?
The folks at the prosecution table.
That referring to the 3 prosecutors sitting there right now?
Yes.
All 3?
Yes.
He really takes offense that the prosecution prepared for this. Like, he believes that everyone should be on neutral ground, that they couldn't reach to the witnesses and he couldn't reach them. But the procedure is that both can do that. They can approach, and if the witness want to talk, they will talk.
You stated in testimony earlier that you did not see the vehicle strike the children that were in front of you. Would that be fair to say?
I said sitting here today, I don't remember that.
You said something to that effect.
He said exactly that.
Would that be fair to say?
You'd have to be more clear.
You said something to that effect of what you just said.
To what effect?
That you, sitting here today, that you do not recall seeing anyone struck ahead of you.
That's correct.
But then you also stated that you did see who was struck ahead of you.
Is that a question?
Would that be fair to say?
In relation to what?
In relation to someone being struck in front of you
When I was there, or the video? What are you talking about?
at any time when you was there.
When I wrote my statement, I wrote what I remembered at that time.
So would it be fair to say that as you sit here today that anything about your statement may have changed?
Nothing has changed.
So your testimony here today would be accurate to what you reported?
Everything I said has been accurate.
We just saw video of what she said, Brooks. How can you, like, I can understand that. If there's no video, it's his word against the report. But there was multiple witnesses there. He was there. We have video of him doing what he said he did. Then who cares? It was a year ago. Some words may have changed.
Do you recall saying in your interview with the DIC that your 11-year-old son and 9-year-old daughter suffered minor injuries in the event?
I remember saying they were injured.
Do you recall saying that the injuries were minor?
No.
Not direct the witness to the statement?
Do you have a copy of that?
Yes, right here.
Is it his statement or a summary?
It's not a statement, it is a statement from DCI, an agent from DCI, in which the DCI agent spoke with Mr. Rogers and wrote down what he believed was said to him. It was not signed by Mr. Rogers, it was not reviewed by Mr. Rogers, therefore I would object to this being characterized as this witness's statement.
Grounds.
If he would like to call the DCI agent, then he may do so.
Grounds.
All right, I'm going to sustain the objection as to the form of the question. Rephrase, if you're able or desire.
Do you recall stating to whomever interviewed you from the DCI that the injuries were minor?
No.
Any reason why they would report that you said that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
Oh! I love this guy. This guy is great. You know that he hates Darrell Brooks. You know that he doesn't like him at all. Maybe hate is a strong word, but he wants none from him, and I respect that.
Any reason why they would believe that that's what you said?
Objection.
Reported grounds.
Relevance.
Grounds.
Calls for speculation on the part of the witness. Sustained.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Ask him. They completely disarm him. He thought, that he thought that he got him when some of the stuff that he said was different from the report. But now that he knows that that is not his words, he doesn't know what to do. And he was ready.
You remember giving a prepared statement at 10:45 a.m. on 11/22 of 2021?
I do.
Do you recall the gist of what you prepared?
Can you be more specific?
Specifically, that you heard commotion, turned around to see a stroller or something fall over about a block and a half behind us.
Yes,
You recall making that statement?
I do.
That's what he said. He just justified that.
About how many people would you estimate was at the parade that day?
I would guess the thousands.
And you were able to see something fall over from a block and a half away.
Yes, because the 1,000 people were on the sidewalk, not on the street. The street were not just the people on the parade. There were not thousands, probably hundreds at most.
Amidst thousands of people.
Yes. It's like asking, in this football game, which is football game has started again for Ravens. In a football stadium, there's hundreds of thousands of people. How can you see the game among hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands? How can you see the game amongst all that people? Well, because they're not in front of you. They're around the stadium and the field is on the center. What a dumb question.
And you don't recall what that was that you saw?
No.
Any reason as to why you would name what you saw fall if you don't recall it?
I described it.
So you did see something fall?
Yes.
Objection. Ask and answer.
Grounds.
Asked and answered. Sustained.
Do you recall what the item was?
Objection.
Grounds.
Asked and answered.
Grounds.
Sustained.
He has nothing. There's nothing he can say. This is one of the rare chances where she should have just take the L and be like, no,
Do you
cross.
recall about what time you heard that shots were fired?
After watching the video, it's about 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes after the red SUV drove by us.
Do you recall the day of the incident? Not the video.
I remember it was after the vehicle drove by us.
Did you hear the shots?
No,
Do you remember who that was reported by?
I don't.
What did you do after you heard that shots were fired?
I looked for all of my children again and made the decision to take 2 of them into the antique store.
About how long did it take you to look for everybody before you went into the antique?
You just saw it. You just saw it in the video. He puts his kids on the back of the truck And then 3 minutes later, they're inside the store.
Before or after the shots fired comment?
After the shots fired comment.
I think I did another lap around the car and then around our Blazers truck and then grabbed my kids and left.
Were you able to retrieve everyone at that time?
No.
You recall who was missing?
Riley was missing.
Yes, he just testified to all of this. Why are we talking about it again?
Did you leave the antique shop anytime after you had gathered your loved ones into the antique shop?
Yes.
About how long before you left the antique shop?
I don't remember.
Do you remember what you did when you left the antique shop?
I remember at some point seeing Jackson again on the ground.
Why is he doing direct examination again? He's asking the same questions that the attorney already asked. Cross-examination is to challenge the different questions that the prosecution asked, to maybe find some inconsistencies or something like that. He just asking the same thing again.
Did you continue looking for the loved one that you missed before you gathered the other ones into the antique shop?
To the best of my recollection.
You don't recall for sure?
It was pretty chaotic. I was looking constantly for my missing daughter.
Did you end up finding her?
I did not find her, no.
And who is Ben White?
He was another coach with the Blazers and a friend.
So what? I really don't like when he just asks questions randomly with no payoff. Like, why were you asking about what he was doing all that time? Are we going somewhere with that, or you're just gonna drop it?
Was he with you in the antique shop?
No.
So at some point you got separated. Would that be fair to say?
Separated from who?
Separated from Ben.
We were all separated as soon as the car drove by.
Any idea where he may have gone at that time?
Who cares? Why do we care about
Remember
Ben?
talking to him after you had gathered everybody in the antique shop?
I remember at some point he reached out. I don't remember if it was text or phone call. Yes.
Did he say if he was injured in any way?
I don't remember.
Were you injured in any way?
No physical injuries.
Good answer. I like those kind of answers because he was injured. He had some emotional damage, some psychological troubles. Like it's not only about physical. So why did we care about Ben? I'm sure he's great. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but why bring it up?
Was it pretty windy that day, from your recollection?
From what I remember, there was a pretty good breeze, yes.
Pretty cold?
It was cool.
Pretty loud?
Normal parade sounds.
Would that be characterized as loud?
I guess it depends who's... It would be subjective to the person there.
Would
Yeah.
you say it was loud?
Not overly loud.
So you yourself were able to hear pretty good over a parade with thousands of people?
I would say so, yes.
Okay. I hate that he's saying thousands of people. Like I did my stadium example a little earlier, and I don't see how no one challenged him on this. It was not thousands of people where he was. Probably hundreds. 200 at most. So it's not like the whole parade is in one single bubble.
You had one of your daughters, Maya, with you that day. Would that be fair to say?
That's fair to say.
Was she injured in the event?
I threw her to the ground to get her out of the way, so she had some scrapes.
And would that result from you throwing her to the ground?
I don't know.
Why did he had to throw her to the ground, Darrell Brooks? What is that the consequence of?
Did she say that she had been injured in any way?
No.
Do you recall if anyone else besides your children who were injured?
I
Yes.
remember lots of people who were injured.
Do you recall
Yes.
I just answered that.
specifically? Do you remember who besides your children?
Jackson
You want me to
Spark.
list all of the names that were injured?
Just rough estimate. That you recall.
That I recall, 10 to 15 people that I saw.
That you actually observed.
Yes.
Did you render any assistance to any of those people?
No.
He's not a medic.
Any reason why not?
He's not a
My
medic.
daughter was missing.
So it'd be fair to say at that moment your concern was your daughter that you didn't retrieve to go into the antique shop.
My concern was for everyone that was just struck by the vehicle.
Including your daughter that was missing, right?
Yes.
I was concerned about her missing, yes.
Just because he cares about one thing doesn't mean he cannot care about other things. You can care about multiple things at once, not only yourself, Brooks.
Did you file any reports other than just interview?
What do you mean by
Like an
reports?
injury report of any kind?
Just what you had in front of you that you were reading from. That was my statement.
No. Did you file any injury reports or
Objection, that's a big question.
grounds?
Sustained as to the form of the question, sir. Please rephrase.
Yeah, be specific. Ask him if he took money. Ask him what he wants to ask is, did you financially benefit from this accident? Well, not accident, this attack. Did the government of the state of Wisconsin help you recover medical bills? And that's why you are testifying. That's what he wants to ask.
What I'm asking is, usually if there's an injury, you will file a complaint. To the best of your recollection, did you file any complaint from the incident?
I wouldn't consider it a complaint. I filed some paperwork saying that my children were injured, yes.
Do you recall if that was a complaint?
I don't know.
Was it a claim in any sort of way?
Yes.
Do you recall what the claim was?
It was with the Victim Assistance Program.
And what does that consist of? What are their resources in pursuant to the complaint that you filed, or claim that you filed, right?
Can you rephrase?
He's asking if they give you money.
What would be their assistance and to help you with your claim that you were filing?
It was to help with any medical bills that arose out of this situation.
So it would be fair to say that you had a financial interest in this incident.
Oh, God. Finally, Finally, he said it. Like the question that he should have asked from the beginning. Like, you are testifying against me because they gave you money, which is a disgusting question, which is becoming a theme now. But yeah, did you have any financial benefit from this? He wouldn't have to ask for help if you didn't hit them. It's that easy.
Objection.
Grounds.
Mischaracterizes the testimony.
Grounds. I believe it's relevant to the fact that bills were needed to be paid. It's relevant.
Overruled. He may answer.
I was looking to get the medical bills covered, yes.
So would that be fair to say that you had a financial interest?
No.
I would say sitting here today, I didn't care if it got approved or not. I was trying to get assistance for the medical bills.
So if it hadn't gotten approved, would you have been able to do it yourself, or would you have seek to do it yourself?
Objection's relevance.
Grounds.
Sustain. The question is vague.
Would you have seeking? Would you have paid the medical
Would you have seeking?
bills yourself,
Yes.
regardless to price?
I generally pay my bills.
And specifically that matter, not the rest of your bills. Specifically that matter.
Objection's relevance.
Grounds.
Sustained. Move on, Mr. Brooks.
Yeah, you don't. She let you establish that they gave him money. But who cares if he had money to pay her or not? If the government is giving you something, which is something that you already pay for with your taxes, you were gonna take it.
Would you consider yourself an injured party in this case?
No.
No.
Were you aware that you might be called to testify in this case?
Eventually, yes.
Did you seek to testify in this case?
No.
May I ask why you agreed to testify if you didn't seek to?
Objection's relevance.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Do you recall who informed you via subpoena to testify?
I received a subpoena from the DA's office, yes.
You did?
Yes,
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
no problem.
Look it up.
Are you aware of the plaintiff in this case?
Oh God, he's starting with the plaintiff again. Cut him off. Cut him off at the beginning. Don't let him start with this.
Objection relevance.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Tell him to move on.
Have you read a complaint pursuant to this case at any time?
Not that I remember, no.
Do you understand that for charges to be issued that it has to be a claim, therefore it has to be a plaintiff?
Objection.
What are we talking about? How is that relevant to him? He didn't put the complaint. The state of Wisconsin did. Who cares what he thinks?
Grounds.
Okay, so first of all, the
Grounds.
grounds are relevancy. It's not relevant. That would be the
You
grounds.
also have to state the grounds.
Those are the
Let her
grounds.
Get her position out, Mr. Brooks.
And it mischaracterizes the former testimony.
It does
Sustained
not.
as to both grounds. Under 90611, move on, please.
Thank you. Where are those tears now, Darrell? Where are those tears now? Where you feel bad? Remember when he just started, he was doing it with this kind of tone, monotone, sad tone, and now he's angry.
So you're not sure if there's a plaintiff?
Objection,
Grounds.
relevance.
Sustained.
Cut him off. He's done.
Have you ever had any interaction with the plaintiff?
Objection.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Like every time he asks this, and we all know that every time it's gonna be objected to.
Are you aware who brought charges in this matter?
Objection.
Grounds.
Sustained.
If you're not sure of a complaint, how can you be sure of the charges in this case?
Objection.
Grounds.
Notice how he's reading from a script. He hasn't answered anything about the state or the complaint or anything of that, and he's already asking questions like he did answer them. He's just reading the script that he has to read, or else he has nothing.
Sustained. Mr. Brooks, under 90611, please move on to a new topic.
Finally.
Cross-examination will be shortened and cut off.
Your Honor, with all due respect, that's every question that I'm asking is relevant. It pertains to the plaintiff in this matter that seems to be nowhere
Mr. Brooks, you're
found.
making a legal argument. We'll take that up outside the presence of the jury. Move on.
I believe the jury deserves to know who the plaintiff is in this matter.
But that's not for this witness to say. I don't really understand why he's talking about this. Maybe let's imagine a world where this is relevant. Why would this witness need to be the vessel for you to unravel that to the jury? It's not relevant to him.
That's very relevant to the case. How can they rule on something when they don't
Mr.
even know
Brooks?
who the plaintiff
You're
is?
testifying.
Please, move on. Next question, or I will turn it back over to the state for redirect.
They know who the complainant or whatever he said is. It's the state of Wisconsin.
Can you recall if you saw the driver of the vehicle?
I don't remember seeing the driver.
Yeah, he never
Were you
testified.
able to catch a glimpse of the license plates?
No.
Do you recall if the vehicle had any tinted windows?
I don't remember.
About how far from the vehicle were you when it passed you?
From the red SUV?
About how far from the vehicle were you when it passed you?
Why he doesn't want to be called the red SUV? Because it will actually accept that he was driving it.
You tell me which vehicle you're talking about?
How far from the vehicle were you when it passed you? The vehicle that went around your Blazers vehicle.
The
Your Honor,
red-
I guess I would ask the defendant to be more clear as to what vehicle and when it went around, like at the beginning of the parade, before it struck his kids.
I was just clear. I said the vehicle that went around his Blazers
Sustained
vehicle.
as to the form of the question. Please rephrase.
The vehicle that you observed, well, rather I'll say the vehicle that you observed approaching. About how far from it were you when it passed you?
Objection, just to clarify, is he saying the red SUV that this witness has described as that red SUV was approaching him, or some other vehicle?
Sustained as to the form of the question.
Well, I thought he was clear when he said
He's not.
that there
You
was
have to
only
be clear
one
with your
vehicle.
question, Mr. Brooks.
Excuse me, Your Honor?
You have to be clear with your question. It's
Well,
vague.
he
As
said
to
it
the
was only
word
one.
vehicle, you need to be clear which vehicle you're questioning the witness
The
about.
vehicle that was approaching, that he said
At
was
what
approaching.
point in time, what color is the vehicle, something like that, sir.
The vehicle that you observed strike anyone. How
There
close
you go.
how close were you to that vehicle when it passed you?
The red.
He had to say it. They forced him to say it, and I love that. They forced him to say that he struck the kids. He can't unsay that.
SUV was about 10 feet probably from me.
And you didn't see the driver,
No.
correct?
Correct.
Did you see anyone else in the vehicle?
I did not look in the vehicle.
Would that be a no?
That's a no.
Thank you.
Would it be fair to say that 10 feet from a vehicle is pretty close?
Subjective.
What would you say? Would you say that's pretty close?
It depends what you're talking about.
Would you say that 10 feet is pretty close to a vehicle?
No. Yes.
Depends. If they're driving, yes.
Why is he pestering him about looking inside the vehicle? I think it's better for him to not have seen anything, right? He was just worried about his kids and getting everything together. He didn't pay attention to the vehicle because it passed in like 1 second. He didn't have time to see more.
Would it be fair to say that that's close enough to be able to see who was driving?
No.
It depends on many other factors.
What would those factors be?
Eyesight, windows up, down. If they're looking at the vehicle.
I'm assuming it would be fair to say that you were definitely looking at the vehicle, correct? Would that be fair to say?
When?
When it was approaching and when it passed?
Yes.
Any reason why you would not try to identify the driver?
Because my children were about to be struck.
Thank you.
Any reason why you would not try to see if you can catch a license plate number?
Because people had just been hit.
I don't understand his aggression. He didn't see you. He was worried about his kids.
So it would be fair to say because of what you was observing, that would be the reason why you didn't try to get a description of the driver or the license plate.
My priority at the time was not identifying the driver.
That's fair enough.
No further questions.
Thank you. Any redirect?
Just briefly, Your Honor. Sir, you had indicated that you submitted a claim to the victim witness program for medical bills. Is that correct?
Correct.
Were those the medical bills for Caden and Riley that were incurred as a result of the red SUV hitting both of those children?
Objection. Relevant.
Overruled.
It's relevant. You ask him about the compensation. He's gonna clarify what did he use it for.
His answer may stand.
And it was yes?
Reminder
Yes.
to wait till I.
Sure.
No
Thank
problem.
you. No further questions. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You may step down.
No more tears. No more sadness. He was just
All right. You may call your next witness.
Today we call Josh Crater.
It was just a ruse for the jury. He doesn't feel anything. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. And remember that you're great, that you matter, and that I'm really happy that you're here. Bye-bye.